There was one month in NBA history that was so legendary, so absolutely insane, that it still gives basketball fans chills 19 years later. I'm talking about Kobe Bryant's January 2006 month, the month of the iconic 81-point game. The greatest month of basketball from a single player we've seen in modern NBA. Now first, let me paint the picture. The 05-06 Lakers were, well, rough. We're talking Smush Parker and Kwame Brown in the starting lineup. Shaq was gone, and Kobe was basically playing with a G League roster, Lamar Odom, and a rookie Bynum. And the Lakers were struggling, sitting around 500. Everyone was doubting if Kobe could lead a team without Shaq. The pressure was immense, and Kobe knew he had to do something legendary. But here's the thing about the Black Mamba. Pressure doesn't break him, it creates diamonds. And January 2006 was about to create the most brilliant diamond in NBA history. And it all started January 6, 2006. And Kobe was coming off of a 2-game suspension for a flagrant foul he committed on Grizzlies' Mike Miller back in December. And the Lakers were coming off of a 5-game losing streak. While most people were starting their new year and working on their New Year's resolution, Kobe, he was setting up to go on the most legendary scoring rampage in modern NBA history. And his first game of the year was against the 76ers and their legend, Allen Iverson, who was in a race with Kobe for the scoring title that season. The Mamba came out on a mission. And that night, Kobe went out and absolutely demolished the Sixers, dropping 48 points. 48. He outscored Iverson by 17 points in an easy Lakers victory, snapping their 5-game loser streak. And this was just the beginning of an absolute storm. Let me hit you with this. For the entire month of January, Kobe averaged 43.4 in 13 games played. 43.4. Only 2 other players in NBA history have averaged more in a single month, and that's Wilt Chamberlain and more recently, James Harden, with his epic 2019 scoring spree. But Kobe did this while playing in arguably the most defensive era of NBA. Game after game, Kobe was going crazy, with 40 here, 50 there, including a game-winning clutch shot on January 12th against LeBron James, and a 6-game stretch from January 11th until January 20th, where he made 62 straight free throws. Opposing coaches didn't know what to do. Foul him, he's hitting the free throws. Double team him, he'd find the open man. Triple team him, he still scored 35. There was literally no answer for Kobe. And then came January 22nd, the Toronto Raptors came in town, and I had no idea they were about to be on the other side of NBA history. In the first quarter, 14 points. Okay, that's normal Mamba stuff. Second quarter, 12 more, with 26 at the half. Still nothing crazy, but then, third quarter, Kobe exploded for 27 points. Now we're at 53, and the Staples Center was going absolutely insane. The crowd could sense that something special was happening. And then came the fourth quarter. The Mamba strike for 28 more points. When the final buzzer sounded, the scoreboard read 81 points. And all of this was on 60% from the field and 52% from 3. NBA veteran Jalen Rose, who was assigned with the task of guarding Kobe at that time, described it as,
"We're playing a 1-2-2 zone in the NBA versus Kobe Bryant, yeah. And we were winning earlier in the game, so it gave us, I guess, some false sense of security. Duh, who's Kobe gonna pass it to? All right, Smush Parker, he's open for a jumper, okay. So before you know it, Kobe's putting up pretty good numbers, but he's not really going off. I think he probably had 20-something in the first half. And then I want to say he erupted for like 40 or something in the third quarter.
How does that happen?
He was dominant over us. You know when you growing up and then the rim in the backyard is 8 foot tall and there's one guy that can really probably dunk on the 10-foot hoop, but he's playing on the 8-foot hoop? That's how he was dominant, putting a smack down on us. He really did.
Is he talking to you?
He didn't say a word.
This was the second highest scoring game in NBA history. Only Wilt's 100-point game was higher, and that happened in 1962 when the pace of the game was different. And what's even crazy is that in the 05-06 season, the league-wide scoring average across all teams was 96.5, and Kobe dropped 81 as a single player, and he didn't even play the whole game. This wasn't just a basketball game. This was art. This was poetry. This was a man operating on a level that humans aren't supposed to reach. The basketball world stopped. SportsCenter played it on repeat. Newspapers around the globe led with Kobe's 81. This wasn't just the Lakers story, this was a global story. By the end of the 05-06 season, Kobe ended up beating Allen Iverson for the scoring title and leading the league with 35.4 points per game, and set the Lakers franchise record of 27 games of 40-plus points in the season. 27. Then that's more 40-point games in the season than most players scores 20 points in the season. Here's an insane stat. Kobe's 715 fourth-quarter points that season were the most by any player since 1996. Clutch time, that was Kobe's time. To this day, NBA superstars talk about January 2006 like it was the basketball mythology. LeBron, KD, Curry, they all reference that month as pure basketball perfection. In today's NBA, we get excited when someone drops 60. Kobe has 6 60-point games in his career, and that legendary 81 was the crown jewel of the greatest individual scoring season in the modern NBA. But it wasn't just about the points. It was about showing the world what happened when pure talent meets unbreakable will, where someone refuses to accept defeat and literally wills their team to victory night after night. This month proved Kobe could carry a franchise on his back and to set the foundation for those 2009-2010 championships. January 2006 was when Kobe Bryant transformed from superstar to legend. This month will be forever remembered as the month basketball witnessed greatness in its purest form. If this video resonated with you, smash that like button, subscribe to SCM, and drop a snake in the comments for the Mamba. And keep that Mamba mentality.